Hello everyone, Carmine from New York here with another interesting, information-filled photography class. How are you folks? Please subscribe. I always forget to say it. Subscribe below, give me a thumbs up, comment below, and email me any photography question, black and white photo at AOL.com. All right, what are we talking about today, folks? It's all about Canon. Canon. I recently did a video on location. It was pretty short. It was only like a 3 or 4 minute video when I did some street photography in Manhattan a day or two ago. And when I did that video, I was shooting with this full frame Canon EOS 5D Mark I, the classic full frame Canon camera. This camera was over $3,000 when it came out. Folks, you can buy them for $200 on eBay in great condition. This one happens to have the battery grip on the bottom where I can put 2 batteries instead of 1. And it gives you a nice grip. But it is kind of heavy, I'm not going to lie. But today, I want to highlight this lens. Guys, this lens is gorgeous. I'm going to show you photographs throughout this whole video. Okay. Of the photos I took just a day or two ago here in Manhattan of street photography. Some people call it urban landscape photography. It doesn't matter what you call it. Just go and take photographs. Some people in the comments or emailed me, they said, why would you shoot street with a 100 to 300 f5.6 EF Canon zoom lens with autofocus? Well, look at the photos and you tell me that the compression that it gives isn't gorgeous. You can't get compression when you're using a 35 or a 28 millimeter lens. Now that day I went out and I shot with my 50 Canon lens and this EF lens. Speaking of EF, I have gotten 7 emails in the last 24 hours that said, Carm, I want to buy a Canon camera and lens, but I'm totally confused about EF lenses and EFS lenses. Please help. Well, here's very straightforward answer. Canon makes both full frame, like this 5D EOS Mark I Classic camera, that's full frame, but they also make a line of aps-c size sensors. Those are the sensors that are a little bit smaller than full frame. Okay, so I went into my homework books and I have the answer. It's very straightforward. Pay attention. Your EFS lenses, okay, they're a little bit less quality, which means they're a little bit cheaper, okay, but they do produce very good photographs. Now, I'm not done. The EFS, now just keep this in mind, the S, you can make it in your head, stands for the smaller sensor. This is what I mean. EFS lenses are solely for APS-C Canon cameras, such as the 7D line, 7D as in David, the 70D line of cameras, and all the Rebels. Those are crop sensor APS-C aps-c size sensors. So for those, you could use EFS. You cannot use an EFS lens on a full frame camera. The Canon full frame cameras are the 1DX line, the 5D line, and the 6D line. Those are all full frames. For those, you'll need EF lenses. But pay attention. This is the most crucial part. EF lenses. Now, the EF is marked right here on all their lenses, or EFS, right? The EF line of lenses will absolutely, positively work on both full frame Canon cameras and aps-c crop sensor cameras. They'll work on all their cameras. Do you follow me? All their digital cameras. Do you follow? I buy EF lenses. I do have one EFS lens. It was incredibly cheap, like 20 bucks. But that is a question I keep getting. EF, EFS, EF, EFS. Now, it has nothing to do with autofocus. This EF lens is autofocus, okay? It's absolutely autofocus. In fact, this one, this 100 to 300 f5.6 EF lens, right, has a switch on the side for manual. It has the next switch is for 2 meters to infinity or macro to infinity. It even has a macro setting, okay? This lens, it must cost a fortune. How about 62 bucks delivered? That's the delivered price, $62. Okay, I am all about saving you money. You're looking at the results. You're looking at the photographs exclusively taken with this lens, the 100 to 300 EF Canon lens. This video, okay? Some are black and white, some are color, okay? Now, this lens, made in Japan. Quality, whenever you hear camera equipment made in Japan, it immediately should ring in your head, that's quality, okay? Now, I don't want to brush over, I said f5.6, it's 5.6. Even at 300 millimeters, okay? From 100 to 300, that's pretty darn good. A 300 millimeter f5.6 lens for under $70, okay? Incredible. Now, it takes a 58 millimeter lens or lens hood, the screw-on type, okay? You're not gonna have to buy a very expensive 77 millimeter filter, okay? The 58 millimeter size filters, very affordable. Hoya, I recommend, or now I even recommend K and F filters, very high quality. I must have bought a dozen of them in the last year. Very, very good. Okay, so that's the question I always get, EF, EFS. Just remember, it's simple. If you have a crop sensor camera like the 7D as in David line of cameras, the 70D as in David line of cameras, or any Rebel, you'll need the EFS lens. But if you buy EF lenses, they'll work on all those and all the full frames. Okay? Just remember that. And these lenses, when you're done with it, or if you don't even like it, you sell it. Canon lenses have always, like Nikon, have always maintained their value. Just take care of it. The lens cap's on, keep it clean. I have a whole video on how to clean your lenses. This is not an L right now. The L line of Canon lenses, by the way, the L stands for luxury. It's crazy, but that is what it stands for. They're very, very expensive and they're very good. Okay? All right, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the photos from today. I hope you've enjoyed my explanation of EF versus EFS line of lenses from Canon. Go out, take photographs, subscribe, and have a great day. And I'll see you on the next video.